Hi Gemini, my name is Nala with Luna Intuitive, coming at you with a love reading for June 17th to the end of June. This is for those of you who have actually had some type of partnership. There's been some sort of energy exchange with this person. Okay, so if you haven't had any energy exchange, physical and or dates and things like this, or actual conversations, this is not your reading. Or if you're single, this is not your reading. You and this person had to have had contact within the last 2 months or less so that the energy could possibly pick up. Pardon me, I have severe allergies. Okay, so what I would do here is I'll pull 3 cards for your partner on the left, 3 cards for you on the right, and then we will dive in and clarify and see what the messages are. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All cards have been shuffled for Gemini energy. It's just a matter of us picking and diving in and seeing what cards is the ones that'll come out. Okay. If you haven't subscribed, please do so now. And let's jump in and see what the messages are for Gemini. Gemini's partner. Gemini's person of interest. So this is a time when you want to think about your person as I shuffle these cards. Gemini's person. Gemini's person. I hear just now like there was a cup of love offered to this person, and maybe it wasn't exactly what the person wanted, so it's like they kind of moved on is what I'm feeling. And that's before I even pick cards. Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. This is an explicit deck, so we're going to cover some of the pictures so that I don't get flagged. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So off the top, what I'm seeing here is that maybe this relationship had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of arguments. Maybe it could have even been some type of abuse. But it felt like somebody was the bully in this relationship. Like if you look at her, she kind of got her arm up like, as if maybe she was the bully. But somebody could have been a bully. Somebody could have been verbally abusive. Somebody could have been violent, period. But this is the type of energy that this relationship brung. I think of wands and I think of sex. There was a lot of sex here. And then you look at the picture. Yeah, obviously. But with the 4 of wands energy, it's like maybe this was a situation where the past came back, or somebody that you had feelings with or some type of commitment with or wanted a commitment with. You guys reunited. And it was like you both were giving to each other. Lots and lots of giving to each other, actually. Yeah, that feels very sexual. Extremely sexual. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Let's get your energy, Gemini. So right off the top, you should know who this person is. You guys were giving to each other. Could have been a lot of arguments, but it seemed like the arguments would happen and then there would be sex. Literally. Arguments and then sex. Okay, so for Gemini, we have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, so you could have had 2 choices. This is a love reading, so we're going to say 2 choices in love, and or you could have had the choice between love and work. Maybe you're one of those people who can't multitask, but with this situation, this relationship, you was multitasking. You was, maybe your work requires you to be very physical. And this relationship, if there's arguing and then there's a lot of makeup sex, it's a very physical relationship. But you still offered your cup. You still offered love. You still offered emotions to this person. And maybe it never seemed like it was enough. You wanted to team up with this person and build with this person and expand. You wanted to kind of like enjoy each other's company, so to speak. Okay, now it seems like it's a good thing, minus the whole argument thing, but I feel like the arguments is more petty stuff. Or maybe if this is a male-female relationship, maybe the female was the alpha and she just wanted to prove her point, you know? Maybe she was verbally abusive. Maybe she was always in her mind thinking about things. But either way, the sex was amazing. You guys were very experimental. And yeah, both gave to each other. I see her stepping on this heart. And it's like, oh, let me hide the picture. So maybe she was the one stepping on the heart. You know? Maybe it was more physical for her. Okay? So let's clarify this 5 of Swords for Gemini, this 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles for Gemini's person. One more. I have the 9 of Winter. Maybe a lot of the arguments was focusing on the issues that weren't at hand. Like, you know, they weren't present. And like, so maybe this person, I did say that they was probably up in their head thinking a lot. So all the thoughts that this person thought about, all the things that could go wrong, this is probably what the arguments was about. And it feels verbal. It doesn't feel like physical arguments. It feels like verbal arguments. With the 9 of Winter, this is like a person allowing their thoughts to become reality, or to make things bigger than what they are. It's like they focus on all the negative things, all the worst case scenarios that can possibly happen. Please clarify the 4 of Wands. We have the Ace of Summer. I did say love was here. Felt like that in the beginning. If you and this person was somebody who, you know, reunited, or you had some type of, you know, deeper level of commitment with them, it's like both of you opened your heart to love. You know, it was like this was a new beginning of a very intimate, deep relationship. And or it was a rebirth of something prior. Kind of spiritual. Like, it feels very spiritual type sex, loving. 6 of Pentacles for Gemini's partner. I feel very hot. So then we have the 9 of Summer. Both of you guys wanted this. Obviously, you give in to each other. It's like this is something that you guys wanted. Both of you wanted this situation, Gemini. This was something that was a dream for both of you. So what's the problem? Let's see. Maybe there's no problem. Let's just see. Let's clarify this 2 of Pentacles for Gemini. This Knight of Cups. And this 3 of Wands. Because, I mean, I look at this 3 of Wands and it feels like you separated yourself from this situation and made a choice. But even though you made this choice, you see his foot is still on this rock, like he's still hanging on, like he still want to be in that moment. Okay. Gemini, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and a 3 of Wands. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles, we have the Justice card out. It feels like with this situation, the truth revealed itself and you had to make a choice. You no longer can multitask anymore. You couldn't do the back and forth, the bickering. And it's like, even though this is the Justice card, I look at her face and it don't seem like she's too happy that she had to make that decision. It's not something that you really wanted to make. So I'm assuming you took your cup elsewhere. Okay, so we got the Knight of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords. So maybe you offered your love somewhere else And this person was spying on you, watching, or maybe they was listening to people gossiping and things weren't the way they seemed, but because they was listening to other people, they couldn't get the whole truth. Maybe this is why this person was thinking up scenarios and different things that could possibly go wrong, because maybe other people were saying, hey, Gemini's giving his or her love over there. Let's clarify this Three of Wands. Three of Wands for Gemini. One more. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You wanted teamwork with this person. You wanted to expand with this person on a bigger level when it comes to relationship. Maybe building, maybe both of you had different talents where you could build, you can expand, not just love, but everything. It's like the package. So the wheel spent, and maybe you chose to go in a different direction because of all the drama that came with this person, with the arguing and the going back and forth. And so you kind of like I did say, he was standing there and it was like he was choosing something else, but he still had his foot on the right, like he didn't really want to go. But maybe the wheel turned in that direction because you had to offer your love somewhere else, or maybe you chose to offer your love. Obviously you chose it, but it's like you're out of the situation, which is so strange, because it was like this was good. So maybe you had other responsibilities. I look at these major arcana and I think of like other responsibilities, and maybe that's where all the gossip was coming from. Or maybe you just had a commitment somewhere else and you chose to go with that commitment. Let's get 3 cards for Gemini's partner and 3 cards for Gemini. We got the Moon card. Yep. The Ten of Wands. Yep. And we got the Nine of Pentacles. So basically, there was a whole lot of unseen issues in this situation. There was a lot of hidden secrets, a lot of things that were not revealed. This person was trusting their intuition when it came to them hearing things or seeing things. It wasn't like these issues weren't just concocted up in their head. Like, they had reason to feel and think the things that they were feeling and thinking. So you was definitely dealing with an intuitive person. Could be Cancer. But this person decided, okay, I'm going to lay these burdens down. I'm not going to deal with this situation. So it was the person who walked away. It feels mutual, though. And then it's like the person was like, okay, I'm going to just lay these burdens down, and I'm going to pay attention to me and my finances and my work. It feels like both of you decided to move on somewhere else in a different direction. Let's get 3 cards for Gemini. Yep, 2 of Wands. But she got that phone in her hand. The 4 of Wands. Okay, Gemini. Okay. And then we got the Lovers card, and this is you. All right, Gemini, check this out. You got the 4 of Wands with your person, and you got the 4 of Wands here. You had a different commitment. You could have been in a different partnership. You could have been married, engaged, like something serious. You was in a serious relationship and possibly still are. But you also this person also seen you as that commitment. I look at this card here where it's like Gemini is choosing this wand, like I said in the 3, choosing this one. But do you see the cell phone? The cell phone is still in the hand. Like, he or she is waiting for the reply, still messaging this person here, even though you are in a commitment that's a love commitment somewhere else. What's up with that, Gemini? No judgment. I'm just saying, you know. I look at these two cards. So, your person, Gemini, decided to work on themselves, but you see they're still looking at you, and you're still looking at them. Maybe the person you are into likes to garden and things like that. Maybe this person is highly intuitive. Probably a water sign, because I got cups out here a lot. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah. I told you, it feels like you got something else somewhere going on. Express your love, but it's like you're still attached to the person of this person here. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. New love. What I told you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And separation. Okay, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So, Gemini, this person here at the reading, whoever it was that you was thinking of, it's like we're saying goodbye to this person. Even though you love this person, you care for this person, it's like you see the good in this person, but there's some reason why you can't be together. And it feels like you already have a commitment somewhere else. So when you and this person separated, which is obvious, somebody else got your attention where you want to offer them that love and that marriage and that deep level of commitment. The outcome of this person is going to be separation. And I don't feel it ever, like, I mean, unless you guys have sex. Like, it doesn't feel like there will ever be a reunite, like a reunion between the two of you. And I have 3 cards for your person. You are irreplaceable. Songs are speaking to me. So basically this person, you know, remembers you. Maybe there were songs that you guys listened to or types of music that the both of you listened to. I'm sorry I held myself back with you. Maybe all the thinking that this person, all the things that they heard and you know, the stuff that they was listening to pulled them back. And then maybe you couldn't see that they really cared and they really loved you. They did, Gemini. We have the card of the boat for you. This is receiving what you need. You're moving on and you're closing out issues, which we know because there's a whole commitment here. Talking. You're going to be conversing more, awaiting messages, which I told you, holding that cell phone, texting, calling, emailing. It's like you still want that person to communicate even though you have this commitment going on. We have palm tree, stability, security, progress, performance, growth, endurance, flexibility. You're getting these things with this person, that this new person that's in your life that you want this commitment with, that you're offering this commitment with. It's not even that one. You're offering this person you. The Gemini card is the Lover's card. I see this card as you making the choice and you're choosing this new love and you're offering them stability, a home, commitment. And you're allowing yourself to let this person go, but you're not really letting this person go because mentally, and I look at these wands and I think of sex. You still want this person sexually. Now, the energy could go vice versa. This could be your partner, Gemini, and that could be you. But I'm feeling like this is Gemini here. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation, meeting, and hesitation. You already got this, love. It's definitely here because I see it here. And then we have not today. So the outcome. You're not dealing with this person. You know, eventually with the separation, you guys are going to be avoiding each other, avoiding conversation. You guys are going to be angry with each other. I mean, there was love here. There was physical attraction here. And there was emotions here. It's like both of you are now pulling back and allowing it to just be what it is. A separation. You're going to go your way and they're going to go their way. It seems more like that person is going to be focused more on financial stability and not so much love. And you're going to be focused on stability and offering love to whoever this person is. I have an oracle card for Gemini. The broken arrow. Ooh. Embrace the energy of peace. I look at this card and I think of it in so many different ways. For one, sorry about the motorcycle going by. I'm sitting next to my window. Okay, for one, this is a card that tells you to let go of the need to defend yourself. So maybe in this situation, because of all the things that this person accused you of or was concocting in their head, you had to constantly defend yourself. Maybe this person is asking you about this relationship that's coming and you got to constantly defend yourself. So it's like now with the broken arrow, you're letting go of the need to having to defend yourself. And you're allowing yourself to be in a peaceful moment. You're allowing yourself to be in a peaceful situation. You're allowing yourself to even offer peace to this person. It's like, okay, it didn't work. Let's just call it quits, move on in a peaceful manner, you know, because here it's like not dealing and, you know, avoiding conversation and being angry. It's like you're now at this point where it's like, I just want peace. You know, I don't want to be upset. Now, if you've been exposed to a situation in which you felt the need to protect yourself, maybe something was found out, or maybe you've always had this relationship and this was something of the past. So if you was exposed and you had the need to, you know, to defend yourself, you got to understand that all of this stuff is going to eventually come to a halt. It's going to come to an end. You want to be in a positive state of mind. When the broken arrow card is like, no matter what is falling apart, going on, and all the stuff where you feeling defensive, it's going to come to an end. It's going to eventually pass. You ever heard that saying, this too shall pass? It's one of those moments, okay? But it's something, how is it that there's a love situation here that just, you know, some things just don't work. Sometimes you just can't make things work no matter how good it feels. But if this person had insecurities and you know, people seen and they was coming back to this person telling them things, you know, it is what it is. You couldn't have been too happy here if you're offering your cup somewhere else, because you literally took your cup somewhere else. Like, I looked at this card and you took your love. You see how he's holding that one wand? You took your love there. And you left the past behind, even though you still got your foot there. You know, maybe you're still waiting for them phone calls, because you see how this person, she's holding this wand, but she got that phone in her hand. You know? Maybe you guys are starting to talk again. Maybe this is, you know, something that happened in 2 months. But whatever the case is, it's going to come to a complete end. It's going to just let it just be, and it's just going to be peaceful after that. So don't get too defensive and caught up in everything. Allow it to just pass. Okay, Gemini? That's what I have for you for the 17th to the 30th. Peace.